Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to talk about a little bit about my journeys. And one thing, you do hear the AC on because it's pretty fucking hot. But my wife asked me a question the other day, part of my 5 questions, but I was surprised that she didn't ask me this again, was if you ever went back in time, what would you change? And one of my questions to her was I would change my opportunities. I feel like I had a lot of opportunities when I was younger, and when I was so set on my mindset of just going to college and doing what I need to do and fulfill my dreams, I wish I would have just listened to my inner self and said, no, go for these opportunities. I was offered an agent when I was younger. I think I was 16 or 17. When I was 22, I was offered I had a manager because I was singing, I was writing my own music. I was offered that. I couldn't afford much because I was college graduate, moved back home, working at CVS, making $9.50 an hour. Even though I was still technically living with my mom, I was working 16 hours a week, which is not a lot, especially when you have a car note, insurance, and then your managers who are not helping you pay for anything want you to pay $150 for a vocal coach. And you're just like, can I find something cheaper? This is my dream. But in reality, they're like, no, she's amazing. She worked with all these grades. She did Broadway. And I'm just like, good, I can't afford it. I can't. So I missed that opportunity, and I just wish I decided to move to Pittsburgh to get my master's degree, which was really funny because my Aunt Sonia, when I told her I wanted to go back to school, I was going to school online. So I went to University of Phoenix. I didn't like it, and then I was like, fuck Phoenix, University of bullshit. Then I went to Grand Canyon University, and I was changing my master's a lot. I didn't like that, but the school was fine. It's just I couldn't focus. I couldn't get myself going. And so then I moved to Pittsburgh and got my MBA at Point Park University, and I thought that was my opportunity of a lifetime. But even now that I'm 32, I still feel like, wow, I wish these opportunities that people I knew when I was younger would come into my path now and ask me the same questions, because I know for sure I go, fuck yeah, I'll take it, you know? And now that I'm in Pittsburgh, I work for the post office, and I kind of don't like my job, and I just wish I can just get that old little, like not old, but that little girl back into me, and that motivation that I had when I was young. And I'm like, you got this, you can do this, you do this. And my depression kicks in a lot because I just don't know what to do. I start crying, I get depressed, and I feel lost. But one thing for sure about this path that I'm in now, and I'm older, is I have so much of a backbone from co-workers at my job, my wife and my family, that they're like, you need to leave the post office, you need to stop working here, like, don't forget to fulfill your dreams, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that, because don't get stuck where you're at. And I just thought, like, yeah, that's what they mean. Like, I need not to get stuck, I need not to get stuck, I need to move back home. And I've been here for 4 years. I graduated, I think, a year ago or 2 years ago, and I still feel like, yeah, I want to become a regular. A lot of you guys don't know how, like, the post office run, but it's almost, you're working there for 5 to 6 or 20 fucking years just to become a regular. So, like, you feel grounded, and when you want to transfer, you can't transfer. You have to wait another 2 years to transfer. So your opportunities of being home is limited, and I'm like, caught up because I don't know what to do. And my wife asked me that question about if I can go back in time. I definitely think I wish I can just take those opportunities and move it to now. I do write I don't sing, I barely sing, but I do write short stories, I do come up with concepts, I do come up with TV ideas, and you know, I'm in Pittsburgh, so I don't know these opportunities out here because my job is so limited on that opportunity to work in film, to work in television. But one thing for sure is my wife is such my motivation, and she's that I look up to them a lot, because every other day or every day they always tell me, like, you need to go, like, you don't need to stay here, you need to fulfill your dreams, don't be stuck like I am stuck. And I really admire that when you have people that you don't even know or you have known for so little, and they see that spark in your eyes that you want to fulfill your dreams, and they go, stop, do them. And that's what I'm doing now. Is I'm still writing, I'm not acting anymore, but I'm still writing. I need to get myself into the acting community, but it feels really good to just have that opportunity to meet some very strong people who believe in you. One person who always saw the potential in me when I was younger, when I didn't see potential in myself, was my grandma, and she passed away a long time ago. And she was my biggest role model, and she always tell me to shoot for the stars, and I do thank her. And it's the hardest time for me to say that I am lost, and sometimes, like, I want to give her that phone call and say I'm lost, I don't know what to do, and she always had the right things to say. And I'm glad I found that in my life. So I know, let me go back to the question. If you had an opportunity to go back to the past, what would it be? And I really want to know you guys' comments. Just comment on my feed, DM me, just let me know what you guys think. What would you do? Because that is the most real question I ever got in a while from someone, and I just want to be as honest as possible. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification when I do our next video.